Hey spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Now last time we had managed to connect up the coal station and the coal mine in a pretty unique way. I wanted to show that off, but we're probably going to be mostly using these one-way roads from now on because it just looks a little bit neater. This was just, I wanted to show this as an example of how to create like a circle. So there's a couple of things we haven't played around with yet, and I'm trying to remember where I find it. There's a subsidy. There's a what is it called? There's a subsidy button. Aha, here we go. So if I just pause here real quick, there's basically the game kind of creates these like desired routes. So what they want you to do is you look at these and you say, ooh, there's like subsidies, and if you set up one of these routes, you will get subsidized. You'll get cash essentially. So if we go like passengers from Pintown to Chenwell, which is these two towns, if you connect these two towns up, you'll get paid money. You'll get paid extra money. So let's have a look here. Wood from New Slanning Pool Forest to New Slanning Sawmill. So if I were to connect these up, I would get paid extra money. So let's do that. I have until June, February, January, February, March, April, May, June. So I have a few months here. So we're going to make judicious use of pausing while we set this route up. This produces 70 tons of wood, so we're probably only going to need 3 stations. And we're going to do just a basic layout. It is a little bit awkward, the positioning of this though, but I can get away with some stuff. So we're going to unpause it here, and we're going to make it 3 long. And we're going to pause again. And then we'll unpause here because I don't want the game to run out of time while I'm thinking about how I'm going to do this. So we're going to connect this up like this. So it's going to be a quick and dirty route. Just for the example of the thingy. Now, how do I do terraforming again? Landscaping, here we go. So I want to flatten this out a little bit so that I can do this, and then I will build a 3 wide station over here in line with that. It did cost me a bit of money to do this, but you know, it's worth it for the subsidy. So it's now March. Okay, we're going to stick down our 2. Oh, I don't want to do speed. Stick down our 2 of these guys. Oh, I was going to. I'll have to put this one like here. So March. So how long do we have for this subsidy is the question. Where is the button? Finances, subsidies. March, January, February, March, April, May, June. So we have a couple of months to get away with this. So we're going to create a new wood truck. Buy a vehicle. Oh, pause. Buy the vehicle, unpause, and then we are going to give it orders. This particular vehicle is going to be going to, if I go in here, this particular vehicle is going to be going from the New Slanning Pool Woods to the New Slanning Pool Heights. Now at Woods, it's going to full load, and then here it's going to unload. Now, that's a pretty basic route. So let's just go ahead and get him started. And we'll let him do his thing. We're going to want to rename him while he's getting ready. So we will call this Slanning Pool Wood 1. And then we want to group him into his own group, which will be Slanning Pool Wood. So Slanning Pool Wood, you will go into here. So hopefully we can capture this subsidy. April, May. Are you not? Accepts nothing. God damn it. I swear it said it accepted wood. This game does this to me all the time. whenever I build a station, it like screws me hard. So I'm gonna have to do like this kind of cheaty thing where I just build a random piece of station closer. Which is kind of dumb that I had to do that just to not get screwed. Because I swear when I placed it here, it said it was in range. So now we should get subsidized. This route, I think what it does is it pays for our costs, which means it's like, I don't remember exactly how subsidies work. So if we go in here now, so I'm not sure how subsidies works, but now we have a subsidized route, basically. Which isn't bad, because this is actually, you know, a reasonably profitable route. But the important thing here is now, something that we haven't had before, is that this sawmill is now producing goods. You can see here, goods. So we need to start moving those as well. And so what we're going to do is we are going to, let me have a look at the industry map here. So we have a few sawmills, and we have just one forest. So the goods from this place are going to be moved to Sleddingpool and to Baddinghatton. Now, unfortunately, that means that this is in the way, and I'm going to have to move it. I'll tell you where I'll move it. I'll just leave it where it is. I'll just leave it without it. So let's get started on the. I think we'll deliver to Baddinghatton first. We're going to grab a piece of road here. And we're going to drag it out. We want to get down in line with this. Oh no. Like so. So we're starting to connect up the world a little bit. Let me grab now. I'm gonna need a depot here. I'll grab another depot halfway between them, just so trucks have a place to turn around, and they also have a place where they can get maintenance. So we're gonna have a look here. We're gonna create a new vehicle. This is going to be the goods truck. This particular one is going to go to Sleddingpool Heights. It's going to get a full load, and then it's going to go to Baddinghatton and then unload. Unload and don't load. Okay, so full load and then unload and leave. So this should now start to move. So are we building up a wood stock? We aren't. So we're pretty much meeting the demand of this wood place. So this guy should start filling up. Accepts wood. Why aren't you supplying wood? Oh, that was a mistake. Let me blow that up. So wait, what are you? Did I build the wrong truck type? No, you're a goods truck, right? So you're going to be, I'm going to name you after your destination town. So you're going to be Baddinghatton Goods. Baddinghatton Goods 1. Now to group you, you're going to want to, so Chenwell Coal, what's this? I don't know what these little circles mean. What does this mean? Have you not been serviced in a long enough time? I don't know what this little circle means, but it means something. Anyway, look, you're profitable. It might mean they're profitable. So you guys are profitable, that's good news. Okay, so now I need to find that goods truck. Here you are. So now I need to put you into a group. You're going to be in the Baddinghatton Transport group because that's where you're working out of. You're delivering goods. And so when he delivers, now goods are worth quite a bit of money, so he should drop these off somewhere. Yeah, around here. So he's heading on over here to drop these off. And there's still a supply of goods, right? Yes. So when he dumps these off, a fair little bit of income. And we're also going to now. So how is the supply of passengers? Oh, so there's quite a bit of build-up of passengers and supplies, but we're going to leave that the way it is because we're going to be connecting the city up to Sledding Pool. But we also want to connect up the goods supply over here to Sledding Pool as well. So let's get started on Sledding Pool. Right, so we're going to start off with our passenger thing. So we're going to put you here. Then we're going to want to connect another one here just to catch more of the town. And then we're going to want to put a couple of industry catchers too. We're going to connect you to New Sledding Pool. And then I'll also put this guy here. And that should pretty much catch most of the town. Then we're going to want to build on the outskirts a little combo depot. Like this. And then similarly, we're going to want to build another set of that combo depot right here. This should act as a place for my trucks and buses to offload people into the town. Now some people consider this like cheating, where you have your disparate stations connected to an outside station, but I think it makes sense. Like, I like to just imagine that people are like the local level bus routes are just handled on a local level, and that I'm mainly concerned with inter-town connections. Okay, we're going to want a depot here, and I'll put it there. We're going to grab this depot, we're going to create a new vehicle. This is going to be, first of all, it's going to be a, oh, right, we'll start off, well actually, what we're going to do is we're going to start over here. We're going to create a new vehicle. This is going to be a goods truck. Offer of subsidy expired, okay. So we're being subsidized here for quite a while. Is there a way for me to see subsidy income? There isn't. We are making decent profit though, which is good, considering our costs are quite low on trucks. That's the great thing about trucks. They're a lot of fun to play with. I love trucks. All right, we're going to rename you. You're going to be Sledding Pool Goods. Goods 1, and that's because you're going to be going to the Sledding Pool. So you're going to go to Sledding Pool Heights. You're going to full load, and then you're going to go to here, and I want you to be the second order. You're going to unload and then no load. Let's get you started. I'm going to create a new group. This is going to be Sledding Pool Transport. This is going to be all of the vehicles that handle transport that have Sledding Pool as their home will be in that group. So you filled up. Do we have a surplus of goods? We do. So I'll tell you what we will do. We will clone this guy and this guy. They should have been cloned into their respective groups now. And that should handle pretty much all of the goods traffic there. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to add a little bit of extra stationage here just for the extra throughput, just in case it gets blocked up. But New Sledding Pool, now it should actually start growing now that it's receiving stuff. You can see over time these towns are going to grow in size because they're getting supplied and they're getting their demands met. So now it's time to use up some of these passengers and connect up Sledding Pool and Baddinghattan. I'm going to opt for a slightly more direct route on the road here. There's less turns and there's less height map changes. Also, we can reuse this road infrastructure later. That's like another advantage. Like this. So let's start in Baddinghattan. We are going to clone, what bus is this? This is a Baddinghattan bus, so we're going to clone the Baddinghattan bus. We are going to change its order. So instead of going to Contberg Springs, we're going to delete the Contberg Springs order, and we're instead going to go to New Sledding Pool. And that'll be that. We'll get you started. I do want you to full load here, ideally. and then just drop off at Slenning and then pick up whatever is available in Slenning. And then we're also, similarly, we're going to create a new vehicle here. It's also going to be a bus. This particular bus is going to go to New Slenning Pool first. Then it will go to Baddinghatton, and it's going to full load here and do that. Oh, okay. So I had to stretch there, Jesus. So it's going to go there and do this. Now I need to rename you. Ah, look at this. We're making pretty good profit. We're spending our money just about as fast as we're getting it, but that's perfectly reasonable. We have a little bit of interest, but we're probably going to borrow more money as we expand our business. So this road vehicle has its orders. I need to rename you. You're going to be Slenning Pool Bus 1. And then I'm also going to put you into the Slenning Pool Transport category. And then we're going to get you started. So that should be the start of a connection here. I'm also going to want to get a mail truck for this guy. So we're going to create a new vehicle. We're going to make a Ballo mail truck. You are going to go to the Slenning Pool. Then you're going to go to Baddinghatton. And here you're going to full load, preferably. And then Baddinghatton, you just pick up whatever you can. I'm going to want to rename you. You're going to be the Slenning Pool Mail 1. Then I'm going to want to put you into your group. I mean, this might seem like a lot of work, but it's just a nice little setup that I like to do. It just keeps your game flowing. So now we have a mail truck available in Slenning Pool, which is great. We're starting to transport some of the goods out of the city. How I like to justify this building this sort of central depot is I like to imagine that this is like the central distribution center, and then these are just like the little local level bus stations. Now you can see, like, we've got little. You can see our trucks are moving. This town doesn't have a huge buildup of stuff. Let's have a look through our things. See here any particularly profitable vehicles? No, looks like we're doing just fine. Some of these trucks are worth a lot in profit. This coal route is really nice because I have it set up pretty well. I feel we're saturated. It's a good distance. Is there a buildup of goods here? No, it looks like we're capturing just the right amount of goods, moving them around. Okay, so what's the next step here? We have 3 towns connected up to our road and bus network. Pint Town isn't actually too far away, and we do want to get connected up to Pint Town at some point. Let's see. There is a lot of there's a lot of farmland here, which is annoying. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get started and we will connect up Pint Town outer area. So Pint Town is probably going to want to be connected to Slenning Pool and Baddinghatton. So we'll probably get to work on that. Oh, I think Pint Town actually has a bank. Right? Let's see if I can get my... No, just mail. Okay, so they just supply mail. So let's get a central bus location right there. And then let's get a central truck location. We'll put another truck location over here connected to Pint Town. We will put another bus location over here connected to Pint Town. Okay, so I feel like we've pretty much covered the town. Then we're going to build a small depot out here, like so. Oh, you know what? That was supposed to be connected like this to Pint Town, and then similarly, this was supposed to be connected also like this to Pint Town. So Pint Town is connected up. I don't know how to get rid of this station. Hopefully it'll just disappear on its own after a certain amount of time. So Pintown is now connected up, so we need to start actually utilizing these connections. To get started with, we might want to drop out one of these things, and I suppose we'll stick one down around over here as well, just so people have a nearby one as they go through here. So let's get started. A new vehicle. This is going to be a bus. This particular bus is going to go to Pintown. It's going to full load Pintown because Pintown is its home. Then we're going to go to new sledding pool. We're going to rename you. You're going to be Pinned Town Bus 1. Great. And then we're going to have you, see if I can clone you. We're going to want to clone you, and this particular one is going to be pretty much the same, except it's going to go to Baddinghatton instead. Okay, great. So we have our two buses now. That should cover these routes. We'll send both of them out. Now, I'm trying to remember, is there a way to clone orders? That's going to have to be something I look up, whether or not you can clone orders. So pretty much the same thing is we're going to... Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to group those two guys as well. This is going to be the Pinned Town Transport. We're going to want to grab our two ungrouped vehicles into Pinned Town Transport, just so we know. So we can see here actually that the Kontberg thing is yellow as well. I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean they're like profitable? Does that mean they're in bad shape? Does that mean they're aging? I think it might mean they're aging, because if you go in here and you look, if you actually look at some of the stats here, these vehicles only have a life of about 12 years, and their reliability is quite unreliable. So we have quite a few guys connected up now. We're going to want mail trucks. How much mail do you generate? Not a lot, but enough to justify having a couple of mail trucks traveling between these cities. How are you feeling? Are you building up passengers? No. So we have met Kontberg's demand. This bus station needs to be extended. So I'm going to put another bit of bus stationery over here on this edge of the town. So let me grab the two like this. We're going to connect them like this, and then we're also going to grab two of these guys like this, just so that we're less saturated. Okay, Pintown, we're going to want to set up your mail truck, so we're going to create a new vehicle. It's going to be a MPS mail truck. We're going to buy a vehicle. Also, it's quite windy today, so I think a door downstairs is slamming, or someone is doing it on purpose to be a jerk while I'm recording. So this is going to be a Pinned Town mail 1, and we're going to want two Pinned Town mail trucks, just for the sake of the argument. You're going to go to Pintown. You're going to unload any cargo. Then you're going to go to Sledding Pool. And I'll tell you what, we'll just make one mail truck for now. I want to make sure he is inside the Pintown Transport. Excellent. So we've got quite a bit of stuff going on here. Now the coal route is still my most profitable one, but the reason we're setting up these towns with the routes is so that they start growing. Because if you look, like I was talking about, the town is growing now. Like for example, these towns, because they're not getting any of their passenger or mail needs met, they're not growing at all. You can see now this has a population of 300, so it's starting to slowly improve. And as we deliver more goods and as we pull more stuff out, they should grow quicker. Okay. So it looks like we have managed to reach saturation with this guy, which is really good news, because that's what you want. You want it to be just saturated. You want there to be just about one truck waiting to be filled at any time. On average. It doesn't have to always be that way, but like on average. So we've connected up Pintown and Sledding Pool. We've got some interesting roads to do over here. It's going to be hard to connect these guys up. with the particular road setup that we have, because it's a little bit awkward right now. But oh, Pintown now accepts goods. So we're going to want to start producing more goods somewhere at some point. Right now we don't have the need for it, but we are going to want to produce more at some point. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to call this an end to this episode. We didn't really get a whole lot done, but we're getting stuff done. We're connecting up routes. We're slowly building our empire. We can actually look at some of this data. It's really cool. You can see, like, here's our little trade routes, and you can tell the different colors, tell the different saturation. See how we've connected up the map now slowly? So it's getting there. You can see our different roads. You can actually see our vehicles moving along as well. That's really cool. And so part of the reason, actually, just to explain this, part of the reason I set up this coal route is because this is essentially subsidizing all of our other routes. But I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember, if you want to see more of me playing this game, or indeed any other game that I play, that you can subscribe to my channel to get notified when new videos come out. If you want to directly support my channel, please leave a like on the video. And if you want to give me your feedback, go ahead and leave a comment. Other than that, I want to thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.